horrible feeling when you think somebody's done you wrong and they don't see it, they don't apologize, they don't own it. You feel victimized, you feel indignant, you feel like, how can they not know? Can't they see the pain and agony that they're causing me? Well, here's a tip on how to manage that feeling where one moment you're feeling absolutely outraged that nobody can see how you're feeling, that your perpetrator doesn't know how you're feeling, but you're also feeling hurt and stung and helpless. So when you have that conflict going on, here's a great tip on how to manage it. Stay with the hurt feeling and try to speak it out, because the perpetrator, as you see that person, may have no idea how you've interpreted their words or their actions. If they don't know how you feel, if they don't know how you interpreted it, they may just stay with where their intentions were. Their intentions may have been entirely positive, good, healthy, and without malice. But you may have been hurt by it, and that's where you're at. So instead of going with the anger and indignation that they didn't get it, that they're not owning up to it, you have a job to do first. You have to own your own upset, your own disappointment, your own pain, and your own sense of helplessness. And you have to speak it in a way that makes sense both to you and the so-called perpetrator. Because where they're coming from, they didn't perpetrate anything against you. And I'm sure you've been in that situation yourself, where somebody said you've hurt them, and you did not know you hurt them, you had no intention of hurting them, and you certainly didn't mean to. So when you're in that place, just remember that feeling. Speak your feelings, write them down first if you need to, and speak, and have a conversation with the other person. That way they get to know how you see what's going on with them and how you interpret their behaviors and actions, so that they can tailor what they say to you in a way that can be less hurtful. You have to teach them, because not everybody reacts in the same way. So instead of continuing to be angry and resentful and indignant and victimized, take the reins in your own hands, write down what you feel, explain to the other person, and here's the next big secret. Ask them what their intention really was. Get to know whether their intention really was to hurt you, or whether you just heard it that way because of your past experience. That will help you to manage those same situations very differently next time, so that you will feel engaged, you will feel in charge, you will feel understood, and you will feel able to go in a back and forth rather than feel helpless and victimized and angry that somebody won't see how hurt you. Up to you to make them see and learn what their real intention was.